So, hello everyone. Today I have with me Dr. Shubhangi Ambekar, Head of the Electrical Department of KDK College of Engineering in Nagpur. A warm welcome to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Coming to the first question, ma'am. Ma'am, you have held key position at education, like specifically KDK College of Engineering from the past 32 years. What are the factors that keep you connected with the education sector?
Basically, I had joined this field because I had a passion for education, and I had a lot of interest in bringing up the students, acquainting them with the latest technologies and trend. And I should say that this is the field where you are continuously interacted with the young minds. So that is a very nice thing.
So you want to keep building the nation and keep the
Yes,
youth
yes,
up to the mark. Okay,
yes.
that's a very nice thought, ma'am. Ma'am, being an HOD of electrical department, what do you think are your roles and responsibilities towards the students? Also, I would like to add a small point here. Also, the faculties, how important it is to keep both the factors managed at the same time.
Actually, when we think about the students, then all teachers here or all authorities, they are mentors, they are like they are parents in the college. So we are all taking care of students in all respects, right from their physical as well as their mental health. So in college, we are providing many opportunities for sports. We conduct yoga sessions so that they will develop, they will grow in a better manner in physical as well as mental growth. And as far as academics is concerned, KDK is known for good academics. So we have very regular classes. We have, I should say, trained faculty and experienced faculty. If you see, I myself am associated with KDK College of Engineering since last 32 years. So many faculties here are having more than 20 years experience. So we look after to the students in respect of academics as well as their overall personality development.
Okay,
And it
and
involves lot many programs and activities that are conducted in the college campus.
ma'am, you mentioned some of the activities that are being conducted. So, what are the specifically some of the extracurricular activities that you think that it helps students to face the real world challenges and help
Actually, we
them
have yeah we
in
have
developing that personality?
we have Electrical Engineering Students Association in college. Basically, all departments are having their own associations. So these associations help the students to develop into the managerial aspects also. They can go through the latest developments. They can arrange their own programs. They can uh, have complete management, including the financial, the program management. Even they can decide about which particular course is to be conducted if they want, if they feel that it is very necessary that a particular program should be conducted in the college, then they bring such proposals to us. We discuss and then we allow the students to have such courses run on the college campus. So we are having PLC SCADA training. We are running MATLAB courses. These are the add-on courses that are conducted in the college.
Ma'am, the MATLAB courses that you spoke of, is it organized by the student committee, the Electrical Engineering Association, or is it organized by the faculties?
It is organized by the faculty.
Okay.
Students are encouraged to take up like activities like preparing or manufacturing, designing drones, and then taking part in various competitions like building robots, taking part in robotic competitions. So these fields wherein students are getting exposure to the latest happenings. So we make the students actively involved in all these things.
Ma'am, I think it is a great initiative that you are taking as a department on a as a institute level as well. That you are making students to participate in the interdisciplinary like the things that are being done as robotics or AI.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it is a great thing. Ma'am, how does the curriculum of KDK College of Engineering ensure that the students are prepared for their future, and how frequently is it updated?
Actually, we are affiliated to Nagpur University. So frequent updation in curriculum is not possible. But every year, or rather in every academic session, I should say, we conduct many extra activities, like we conduct guest lectures, we conduct faculty development programs to train the faculty, so that faculty would be aware about what are the latest happenings in the field of electrical engineering, and then they can transfer the knowledge to the students. Apart from that, the guest lectures, we conduct industrial visits. The final year projects are taken. That is a part of the curriculum. But then we insist that students should go to the industries, visit industries, and then take up some problem associated with the industry. Let me inform you that already our students, about 5 years back, they have developed electric vehicles in the department. When electric vehicles are recently they are coming on road, but we have an electric vehicle developed by our students as a project about 5 to 6 years back. So the latest, whatever our latest happenings, we try the students to try them over at the department.
Ma'am, you spoke of being affiliated to the university, but Nagpur University recently announced that institutes are being given the partial autonomy in which they can decide their minor courses. With the majors in electricals, you can also design the minors. That being the liberty given to you, are you planning to add some of the courses with the students'
Uh,
need and taking the student
yes,
association in mind as well?
yeah, actually, that is just now the university has given out that proposal, and we are working on that. But then we need to take permission from the university. So even though that course will be added to this curriculum, like that will be noted on the degree of the students. But even though it is not notified on the students' degree, still we are conducting many short-term courses which will help the students so that they will be acquainted with
The
the
knowledge.
developments that are taking place. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Ma'am, you have been in the college since last 32 years. When you first came to the college, what was your vision for the institute and how far have you come in implementing that vision?
Actually, when I joined the college, I was very young, and at that time, it was simply like a transfer. I was having a role of whatever I knew I that is to be transferred. But then later on, when I took up the responsibility as head of the department, then I realized that the faculty member should also be upgraded. Till that time, I myself was only undertaking the courses, short-term courses, and all. But then I realized that every faculty should also be promoted, should also be given this responsibility that they should upgrade themselves. So I encouraged all faculty members to undergo the training programs that are conducted at various levels. Then we initiated the training programs at our institute level also. Now also the government has got that Swayam portal. So
Yes,
on
yes.
Swayam portal, the government is running many online courses. So every year, faculty members from our department are undertaking those courses. They are writing examinations in order to update their own knowledge. And we are also encouraging students to take up the courses. But somehow the examination times they are not appropriate because they are university exams and these NPTEL exams. I think they are coinciding.
But
So
ma'am, don't you think if the student want to gain the knowledge, the other time I was talking to Handa sir, he was saying that students are genuinely interested in doing the field work, like making the machines or making the robots or making the electric vehicles. So do you think how much has this Swayam portal helped students to gain that knowledge? Because whenever you have to like give an exam and get the certificate, only then you have to pay the fees. But when you just want to study it or see the video, then give the regular test, you don't have to pay any fee. So
right,
how do
right.
you think that has helped students to gain the knowledge?
Actually, now information is freely available. We are into the information, like we have passed the information era. I always tell to the students. So the person who has knowledge will now be uh,
So
considered
because
superior, because information, everybody can have information, but the person who will be judiciously use that information, that person will only be appreciated. So I ask my students that maybe you have number of videos available on YouTube, but then YouTube doesn't have any authenticity of that video. Anybody can upload any video, right? But this YM portal or NPTEL courses, they have the advantage that government has got some regulations. So only the experienced faculty members can upload these courses, or they can propose these courses, and therefore authenticity is more as far as Swayam portal is concerned. So we ask the students to verify whatever information they want to access through the Swayam portal. Then we ask the
Coming to my
students
next,
to present their works in journals. Our students write papers, they present papers in conferences, they write technical papers in journals. So there they are getting, even we are organizing a national level conference in our college every year, so that students, whatever projects they are undertaking, they get the courage to stand on the dais and to speak about whatever they have developed. That is a very good initiative, and it has been in college since last about I'll say about 20 years we have been doing that.
ma'am, is the like doing the research project and presenting a journal, is it mandatory only for the final year students, or is it mandatory for the students of every year for the BTech?
No, not to every student. Even it is not mandatory, but then we do encourage all these students, because if they take part in such initiatives, in that case naturally their own abilities are going to increase. So we request them to participate in all these activities, and staff members are actively involved, because whatever student is writing, many a times it is not technically correct, many a times there are grammatical mistakes. So faculty members have to work upon, they have to take efforts so that the papers will be accepted by conferences or in the journals.
Ma'am, what do you think the people outside of your college may not know about your college? Give us some insights about the college regarding the education, regarding the extracurricular activities that it is not being published in the media earlier, or it is saying that you think that the people know less of it, and you have a bit more to share.
Actually, I will say that the college is NAC accredited and our department is NB accredited twice. So NB accreditation itself tells that we are having everything that is required for any engineering college in engineering department to survive and to excel, because NB accreditation is given only to such institutions which excel in their work. So their emphasis is upon faculty development, their emphasis is upon student development, what is the interaction of faculty with the outside world, what is the interaction of students with the outside world, whether students are participating in national level competitions, whether they are presenting journals. So I'll say that our student association, it works and it basically it helps the students to grow, because when they are working together, then simultaneously they are developing an ability to work in a team when
Work
they
in
will
a
be
team. Yes.
yeah.
So,
And another thing is we are having magazine published every year by this, that is whatever articles are contributed by the students. So we are trying to improve their technical abilities, their communication abilities in written as well as in oral form, by providing various opportunities to the students. The activities I already told you, we conduct many courses. Extracurricular activities include the visits to industry. Now, because of this corona pandemic, we couldn't directly visit the industries, but then we did arrange the visits in this particular, like through Google Meet and all.
virtual
So the
visits.
virtual visits, yeah, virtual visits, even to the, and the pandemic provided us an opportunity that even we could connect to distant places. So we arranged virtual visit from a wind farm from Karnataka as well as from Tamil Nadu. That is the advantage. Otherwise, it would not have been possible for our students to visit that place very easily. Another thing I want to tell is that this particular area, we are having ample sunlight available for almost about 10 months a year.
Yes, yes.
So our college is solar college, already having solar power plant. And even though students are able to see the solar power plant everywhere, it is on the rooftop. But then we have developed a separate renewable energy laboratory, specially for the students, so that they will be able to actually work, they will be able to actually see what are the solar radiations, how they will be able to, or how much amount of voltage will be generated, how it is grid connected, what is net metering concept. So we have developed 1 kilowatt solar power plant specially for the students, so that they can handle everything, and that too through the student project. So you can imagine that our students are working to that extent that
it is a very great initiative, ma'am. Like getting the students like to know about the experiences that they will be getting when they go onto the field.
yes,
Suppose a student is planning to open a solar power plant shop or something like that. He start planning to do a business, but then if he doesn't know that what is going on inside the solar, and then how he has to manage the difficulties
yes,
that will arise from it. So it is a very great initiative, ma'am. Coming to my next point, I was going to come to like how COVID-19 has impacted, but I think you have already answered it. But then coming to the next question, ma'am, what are the challenges did you face over the last 32 years in implementing the quality education, and how hard it was to convince your management that these are the courses that we should be starting here?
No, management is always ready. Management is always ready for any proposal that we give, which will be beneficial for the development of either students or faculty. The only thing is that the present generation students, they are not interested in classroom teaching. Like as Handa sir also had told you, that they are more interested in performing, because of the media that is available. So they can get the basic knowledge, but then as I told you that there is a lack of authenticity in whatever information is available, freely available on YouTube and all. So I always tell my students that you can go through the videos, but then one to one, like in pandemic, what happened is that everything is in virtual mode.
Yes.
And when we are in virtual mode, a teacher is teaching to himself or herself, and a student is like sitting at home, the atmosphere was not there. Now we have started physically, and students are attending college in physical mode, and they are happy and we also are happy. There is a lot of difference when virtually we took the things, because teaching learning is a thing wherein there has to be a one-to-one contact between a teacher and a student. That is necessary. And if you have already know the subject, if you have the information, then maybe it is possible that you can learn something new or the advanced features of that subject through this virtual media. But to learn the basic concepts of engineering, students have to come to the college.
Ma'am, you also mentioned that students are more interested towards the practical knowledge. So, do we see in the coming years that the students are more into the research, and also colleges helping students by reducing their the classroom timing, and then increasing the time they spend in the laboratory or the lab, and making the instruments, or working with the team along with the faculty?
Already in engineering curriculum, we are already having these facilities. They are having sufficient time available for the project work. And even the Nagpur University is now changing its curriculum. So in 8th semester, there will be very less load as far as this classroom teaching goes, and more emphasis will be on projects. So lot of opportunities will be there for the students to team up and to come along for the development of
new innovations. Ma'am, it is often said that India lacks in the research when compared to some European or some European countries. So, how do you think can the institutes of India come together and increase the research and the quality of the research that is being done at the institutes?
Actually, I differ on this particular aspect when it is said that India lacks quality research. The only thing is we were not aware about the all these whatever processes are required, like the patents, the filing of patents, the copyrights. General public was not aware about these things. So even though an average Indian manages everything, like we have that jugadu pravrutti.
Yeah.
So yes, so everybody manages the things, and many a times we really wonder how innovatively that person has given a thought behind it. But then because of this lack of this knowledge about patenting and filing of these copyrights and all, even faculty was not aware. Since last 3 to 4 years now, the government is insisting that all these things should come forward, and then they are providing with the incubation centers to the institutes and all. So I hope that in coming few years we are definitely going to see a change in this particular research domain.
Research domain. Ma'am, going forward, what do you think will be the challenges for higher education and specifically for KDK college?
KDK college is always adopting to the new changes that are taking place. So I don't think that we shall be facing a different challenge from like or a, what you should say, the specific challenge for KDK. No, it won't be there. But at national level itself, we are facing a lot of challenges. Like whatever generation, this young generation is, uh, they are not very much serious about the undergraduate course. They are considering that engineering is just one of the degrees, and they are not realizing that after graduating from this course, they will be able to really would be required to work in a field with some kind of responsibility, because in general there is a restlessness among students. Everybody wants that
Results quicker.
immediately, yeah, result oriented, that is outcome based education and all, whatever these concepts are going on. So everybody feels that the moment I graduate from the college, I shall be getting 15 lakhs 20 lakhs of amount package, and then that too sitting in AC room and all. But then it doesn't happen. You need to really do work with your own hands, applying
need
your
to
own
put-
mind, and then only you learn the things that are basically going to make you to reach to those levels. So students are not realizing, maybe due to the comforts that are given by their parents, they are not many a times hardworking. So we need to have the sincere and hardworking students to come forward to take up engineering.
Definitely, ma'am. We would wish that the students who are willing and students among themselves create an awareness that this is what engineering is about.
Yes.
The educated students should educate their friends as well.
Yes,
So
yes.
that
We do have a strong alumni interaction. We do have alumni. Let me tell you that at one point of time, in Koradi power plant, there were all engineers who were working in one shift. They were all KDK students.
KDK graduates.
Passams. Yeah.
Oh,
So that
That
is how
was-
our students are working. You
That
name
must be
the
great.
office, you name the field, and I'll give you a name of KDK alumni.
okay.
Right from DRDO to ISRO to uh, the government organizations like this BARC and
NPTL.
anywhere. Yes, everywhere.
Coming to my last question, ma'am, any suggestions that you would like to give to current youth and aspiring students?
I would like to give them only one suggestion, that they have to understand that they will be the builders of the nation, and therefore it is very important for them to take the things seriously. Whatever they are learning, they need to use it for the development of their own nation, and that sense of responsibility will come only when they will understand right from their childhood that whatever education we are taking, ultimately it is for the benefit of the society and benefit of the nation.
So the students should realize that anything that they are going to do will be having a bigger impact than just themselves or
Yes,
people around them. It will be
yes,
affecting the society as well.
yes. It affects the society.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am, for taking out your time and doing this interview and giving us some great insights about the electrical engineering course at KDK College and engineering in general. So, thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much.